Hello everyone, welcome to the demo for Monarch. Now this is the last demo I'm going to be playing before I start a new playthrough or a new let's play. And as for what game I'll be playing for the next play, I still don't know which one. I have a few in mind. Let's just say that you'll know which one it is once I start uploading it. So let's start Monarch. Casual mode. Yeah, let's start with casual.
If you wish to be your own person,
Casual mode.
to have your own ego, then don't give in to what others call normal. Only you can defend your will and desires, your beliefs and morals. Because in this unjust world formed of incomplete thoughts, your ego is what makes you who you are. Should the world deny your ego and refuse to accept it, then prove to the world that you live by your own rules.
I like that. What's going on?
Are you awake? Then show me. Show me your ego.
Who are you? Skeletons.
Here I go.
Okay, they just walk up to him and attack him? Wait, is that it? Just no. Arts? Slash? Like this?
Why you?
They're gonna kill me.
Counterattack.
Hand it over.
Why you? The world
Yeah, I did.
grows empty.
Huh. That was a bad introduction to gameplay, by the way. That's horrible. Is he dead? No, but he's about to be pretty soon. Huh?
Another failure. What a shame.
That's not nice.
The world truly is a cruel and irrational place.
No, man, they're gonna just stab him. No, don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, God. They killed him.
This little one just isn't good enough.
Oh, look at all the blood. Ugh. When it comes to Monarch, the game was made by, I believe it's former developers that made Shin Megami Tensei or Persona. I can't remember which one of the two it is. But if the game does look familiar to past Atlus games, that's probably why. Snapshots. Yeah, this definitely gives a Shin Megami Tensei feel. That's one thing I do miss about modern Shin Megami Tensei games is that I miss that old aesthetic. Huh. Ooh. Beat up some bullies. And like the princess, she looks mad. And now she's smiling. Smile. Okay. Happy girl. Cool. Her design's pretty cool. That is definitely like Shin Megami Tensei. This always happens. Something always gets singled out. Looks like they started being controlled. Everything's all glitchy. Is this normal?
Well, Mr. New Student, your name, if you would.
My name? Oh. I'll just use my regular... Again, it's a demo. Names don't really matter. Maybe if I play it officially, if I like it, and I'll play it officially, I'll try a different name. Last Exile. Done. Okay, cool. Yes.
I see. How terribly charming.
Is it?
That's a wonderful name.
Really?
Welcome to Shin Megami Academy. I am Yoru, otherwise known as your dean.
Yoru. Okay.
Now, you can let your guard down. I just wanted to chat is all. Especially with someone as extraordinary as you.
I didn't know her eyes are red.
I'm going to ask you a few questions. They'll pertain to your ego and the 7 desires that make up your will.
Kind of like the sins.
What does school life mean to you?
Enjoying my... I'm gonna answer these as honestly as I possibly can. So I'm not really gonna give it a... Try not to give it a second thought. Enjoying my youth.
Well, you only live once. How about in class? Do you studiously take notes during lectures?
I do, yes.
Your teacher lauds the teacher's pet despite their bad grades. What do you think of this?
Good for them. Who cares?
It seems like your friend is about to mess something up. What do you do?
Oh, I want them to be careful.
You're standing in line for, let's say ramen. Someone cuts in front of you, but you've been waiting for ages. What do you do?
Back of the line. Yeah. You can't cut in line, dude. That's fucked up.
You need money to fulfill your goals, but you're flat broke. What do you do?
Doesn't really give me like the proper answer I would give. Because yeah, it's not worth getting into debt. If that's what it takes, yeah, it's not worth it. Let's just give up. I guess I say I give up and, you know, save up and then try then, you know. It's better that than being in debt.
Have you ever looked at a naughty website? On your phone? Or your desktop, maybe?
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, let's say you're at a buffet. How do you decide what to eat?
I'm not really that picky of an eater.
A situation has already been settled, but someone insists on disagreeing. How do you respond?
I'll let them talk and adapt if needed. I always like to listen to other people's opinions, and maybe they have a better idea, or maybe they don't. But it's always nice to hear them out.
Someone you hate is loved by everyone around you. What do you think about that?
It's none of my business. I don't really care.
You're forced to take on a leadership role. How do you make your decisions?
It's my way or the highway. If I'm the leader, I have to take responsibility for the actions I take. Can't blame anybody else if I'm the leader. So it's my way or the highway.
Would you say you've ever truly loved someone?
Yes.
If you had extra free time and money, how would you spend it?
I'd use it to further my personal goals.
What would you do if someone started spreading baseless rumors about you?
Doesn't really give me a proper answer, because rumors are just rumors. Who cares, you know? It's just rumors. Unless it's something like really, really bad. I guess it would depend on the situation. Because one of the answers is get depressed and let it happen. Me, I would just let it happen. Who cares? Unless it's something big. I guess angrily denying it and denounce them. I guess is the best one for now.
Is there someone or something you care for with every fiber of your being?
Yeah, of course.
Choose one of these sets of words, would you?
Just one of these sets of words. Confidence, beauty, affirmation. Release, propel, explode. Love, unity, and fate. Love, unity, and fate.
Your desire for lust surpasses all others. You long to both love and be loved.
How does she know? How do you know?
You value your relationships with others more than anything else in life. And so you're more influenced by your feelings, motivations, and connections with people. I'll bet your emotions vary depending on who's around.
Well, yeah, I used to always be a loner, and I just saw that it's just better to try to trust people. But lost, huh? It's all the way up there. Was it because of that answer I gave that I watched naughty stuff on my phone and computer? You know too much. I can't let you live.
Your desires are quite strong indeed. You have a firm sense of self and a stable ego. Something about you seems unbalanced, though. None of your desires should be neglected, you know? Without desires, your ego can't grow. Without an ego, you're no different from a doll. So be frank with what you want as you attend this academy, and live how you see fit.
Cool beans. This all seem like the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, lust, pride, wrath, envy, greed, gluttony, and sloth. Cool.
Thank you. I understand you so terribly well now. I never get to chat with others this much. It's nice.
Yeah, you know too much. Alright?
Life at the academy may be tough, but I know you'll be able to adapt to it right away.
Yeah.
Let's speak again if our paths cross. And remember, I'm expecting great things from you.
Sure.
Ta-ta!
Later. What a nice lady.
Wake up. Please, open your eyes.
What is that, a doctor?
He seems all right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's that girl from the intro. So is she.
Okay. You're really okay.
Who is she? I need a little more context here.
Can you stand?
Why is she crying? Do I know this girl? It's a bad way to introduce a character. Is that a zombie?
The mist is too thick. Let's move.
I need a little more need a little bit more context. First, who is she? Why was she crying? And why should I care? Secondly, why does that guy look tired? All right, he walked. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. All right.
Stop. Hold up.
Huh? What happened?
I'm beat.
What?
I think I'm actually dying. Can't go on.
Dude, you literally like had a sprint here. Maybe like fast walk 5 seconds. You're out of shape, dude.
You're out of breath already?
Yeah, see?
We barely moved. You really should exercise more often, Dr. Kakeru.
I like her. Yeah, see? She gets it.
Who's got the time? I'm a weak old man.
Dude, you don't look
You
that
tried
old.
to kill me? Was it Nozama, was it?
It's Nozomi Hinata. You work here. The least you can do is remember the students' names.
Well, honestly, there's a lot of students. I can't blame them, actually. There's a lot of students. It's hard to remember everyone.
Hey, I'm a doctor, not a teacher. Besides, I'm more used to calling you Prez anyway.
President? Well, I guess so, because in the beginning of the game, she was like disclosing something to like the student body. So Okay. Nozomi Hinata.
So much has happened. I couldn't find you for a week.
Who are you?
You have no idea how worried I was. I'm so glad you're okay, though.
When we heard a student collapsed on the second floor, I never imagined it'd be your brother, Chio.
Oh, they're siblings.
The second-year building is connected to this one. Maybe he came from over there.
Hey, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
No, that's sweet. Just worried about him. Who are you? That's kind of mean. Where am I?
What are you talking about? We're at Shin Mikado Academy, of course.
Well, I knew that, but the other answer was not really... You're asking her who she was. She told you, like, her sibling already.
Wait, you really can't remember?
Huh?
What's your name? You remember that much at least, right?
Yeah. I don't understand why I have to choose that. Just tell them.
Wait, Chio, I thought your last name was Aikawa.
Well, our family isn't exactly a traditional one.
Maybe like step siblings?
Ah, I see.
Can you remember anything besides your name? Family, friends, anything about the school? Anything at all?
Well, her sister's right there, so... I don't remember a thing, I don't remember a thing. This is kind of dumb. Why have these? Oh, I just picked the middle one.
No.
Oh, she got like asthma? She okay?
I'll bet whatever made him collapse is also the cause of his amnesia.
Well, the mist does tend to drive people crazy.
We don't know much about it. It's bad for people with weak respiratory systems, though. Like Chico here.
No, that's not her name.
My name is Chio.
Okay.
But despite all that, your little sis came all the way here to see you. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Yeah, that's very sweet of her.
You understand what I mean?
What should I do? Yeah, what should I do?
Do you really have to ask?
Yeah, I do, because you're not giving me good answers to pick from.
The least you could do is thank her.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're okay. Welcome back.
Sweet.
Well, we've had our little breather. Let's move. We should hurry on out of here.
Man, dude, you need a lot of
There's
time to
no
recover
mist on the
from...
first floor. It'll be safer there.
Yeah. You need a lot of time to recover from like a 5-second, like, what is it? Sprint? Like, he's tired again. What was that? Like, I moved, see? What was that? Mad? 2%, 3%? Oh shit. I should probably keep moving. What's mad? Like 3% on it.
A phone call? But we've had no service this entire time.
Watch it be like some scam caller.
Who could possibly be calling right now?
Maybe it's someone from the outside. Maybe they'll be able to help us.
Wait!
Hello, we would like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Hello?
Oh snap! Oh, it's like that static that I saw in the beginning of the game.
My head hurts.
Everyone, stay close!
Snap. it's that area from the beginning of the game.
Where are we?
That area from the beginning of the game. I just said that.
Chio!
Oh yeah, she's passed out. She okay?
Dr. Kakeru, is Chio alright?
Don't worry, she's just unconscious. What about the rest of you? Everyone all right?
She's unconscious for a reason. You should go check her out. Check she's okay, man. What the hell? Oh, it's those things again.
Huh? What the?
Dude, I don't have a weapon.
Look out!
Oh, he got stabbed.
Run! I'll be fine.
And leave you behind? Not a chance. I'm staying right here with you.
Don't be stupid! You're just gonna get us all killed!
Yeah, we
I
don't have
care.
weapons.
I'm not going to let you sacrifice yourself.
Shit!
Not only that, but he doesn't look like he's in good shape.
Watch out! What now?
Is that a bunny? It is.
Fruitless facade. False, fretful, and failing. Funny and fragile. Quite the formation.
Oh, he was sticking his tongue out. Who are you? Yeah, what are you, dude?
Tremble in delight.
Does it have its arms and legs tied up? It does. He's bound.
I am the abyss. I am one and I am all. The world and the self, ephemeral, eternal. And so too do I hold your destiny.
You're not very intimidating, buddy. Yes. There we go.
Wait! Unhand me, you uncouth, unkind underling! The impudence instantly interrupting my interlude.
I asked you a question. Yeah. Who are you?
Hurtful heathen! Deranged devil! Sadistic! Sadist!
You probably like the last part,
You
buddy,
may
because you're tied
refer
up.
to me as Vanitas.
Vanitas. Yeah, lend me your power.
Hey! Can you at least pretend to be petrified? You really put me off my game here, pal.
Dude, you're a stuffed bunny, alright? You don't look very scary.
Power is not a present to be provided. Pacify your predicament personally. These dastardly dissidents are demons, lackeys of their lowest level, legions. But even the lowliest legion would leave a lack-witted lug like you lifeless. I, however, possess a plethora of power. Prostrate before me and pray I spare you. Show me the delightful sight of your struggle to survive this plight, and I just might.
Right, you're just ignoring
Hey!
him. He just ignores him.
Have you heard even one single word I've said? Go at them unarmed and you're as good as dead.
I'll say this, those skeletons, they're being very polite. You know, they're just standing there just waiting for us to finish our conversation.
You are utterly deranged. Can't you just let me give you my cryptic, mystical spiel? A facade with no memories within expectation, but no manners or sense of self-preservation? Gah! Enough! Dealing with you is giving me a headache. I cannot lend you strength, but I can still assist. After all, fate is static. It'll always persist.
Right. Ooh. Cutscene. The enemies can't kill me if I kill myself. Oh. He wakes up. Oh snap. Oh, the game is called Monarch, so he kind of looks like a king. Is that a sword? Nice. No, it's a knife. Thought I was gonna get a cool sword.
That isn't a magic ear. Your soul made manifest. You'll need it in the other world to make it through the rest.
The other one.
The power of vanity is yours for the taking. A reflection of your ego, a fiend of your making.
The Fiend of Lust has joined you. Cool.
Now go and kill those things already.
Yeah, well, stop talking. Let me start. Okay. See, this is what we needed in the beginning of the game. Alright, this. Battles are carried out in phases between the player and the enemy. Use the left stick to move the current active unit and press L1 and R1 to switch between units. Press X to pull the command list of your... press X to pull up the command list. Your phase ends once all units have acted. You can fight enemies by utilizing arts and authority options under the command list. Arts generally consist of martial techniques and require HP to use. Authorities are abilities wielded by pack bearers and demons and raise the Mad Gouge upon use. So, what is the Mad Gouge? Some arts and authorities only target a single unit. Others can affect all targets within a specific range. If an allied unit is within attacking range of an enemy target when attacking normally or using arts, that ally will execute an assist attack. Conversely, if you are within the enemy's range, they will hit with a counter. Okay, so if I have a long range within the same attack range as one of the other attack range units, they will also attack. Cool. Using the fur will end the current unit's turn and allow a unit that has already acted to act again, but at the cost of increasing that unit's Mad Gauge. What is the Mad Gauge? Use it as needed to gain the upper hand in a battle, for example, having a powerful unit act multiple times in a row. You are victorious if you fulfill the stage's victory conditions. If the protagonist is knocked out, however, the game will end, resulting in a game over. So this is like Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne then. Including like the one that if you let you can sacrifice a turn to let somebody else have a turn. That's also from Shin Megami Tensei 3. And yeah, if the main character dies, even though the other units are still alive, the game is over. Okay, cool.
Get ready.
So I guess I move forward. So I guess I'll, you know what I'll do? I'll stop. I'll move forward, but like this, right? Wait.
Tempting.
Guess I'll move here. Okay, it says wait. Recover HP by waiting on the current location. Enable an ally to act again. Okay, so this is different. It says Mad. I still want to know what the Mad Gauge is. Alright, I'll stop right here.
Won't give up. Give it.
Okay,
Get ready.
my turn. Oh, hold on. Yes. this? Oh, no. Authority? Share authority, status elements. Okay, so it's like a... Okay, arts. Slash. Perform a normal attack with a knife. Gather your resolve, increasing your awake gauge by 25%. Can only use it by human units. Okay, slash. Screw it. Slash it. Cut him up. Oh, you counterattack that bastard. Snipe?
I'm with you.
Oh, that's cool. So you got to attack twice. No, you hit me. Counterattack it.
Get ready.
Alright, my turn. Arts slash. I think this is just a better option.
No mercy.
Ooh. That assistant's pretty simple. Oh, that's cool. Oh, like it's walking away. That one guy's kneeling. That's pretty cool. I got a C. Oh, that isn't fair. Oh, so spirits acquired or total points equal to your grade. Okay, so and if I wanted an S rank, I needed 500 points. Okay. Cool beans. I guess I'm good. I get 8 points to greed. Okay.
Wow.
Does he know something? He's being quiet.
Where are your calls, your cheering cries? Return to your world now. Go! Claim your prize.
Is my price the ability to go back? Yeah, you need to start explaining, buddy.
I don't take orders from you. With that, farewell and adieu. Bring your ego and power to bear against the irrational and unfair.
Ooh, he's spitting out rhymes. So is he like a being that can only encounter here in this area?
Act 1. Nozomi Hinata, Blindfold Savior.
Cool. That intro is kind of like it is very Shin Megami Tensei, or even Persona even.
This is the academy? We made it back. Is everyone all right?
Perfectly fine. Just a little bruised.
It was quiet throughout. Oh, she's up again. She's waking up.
Wait. What happened to me?
You were passed out. You just got up from the ground. That's what happened. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
What do you look so worried about?
What do you mean? You just go... Never mind.
You've been unconscious ever since you answered that weird phone call.
Yeah, that scam caller.
I'll take Chio to the infirmary. You two go on down for now, okay?
All right. Let's get going then. We can talk about the other world later on.
And what were you doing on the second floor, former student council president Hinata?
Hello,
What the hell?
Kurama.
What's up with that suit, man?
I thought I declared any areas overrun with mist off limits.
Dude, what is up with that suit?
I await your explanation.
Whatever. Yeah, who's that guy?
You there. Do not interrupt me.
You weren't even talking, loser.
Or do you truly have no idea who I am?
I really don't. That's why I asked. Maybe if you didn't interrupt me, I would have known by now, right?
Then allow me to debrief you.
Oh, God.
After the mist, barrier, and other anomalies appeared, the last student council tried to dispel the chaos with the faculty. And yet, said chaos has only increased. It was then that a savior appeared to quell the unrest, rallying the students with his overwhelming charisma.
Let me guess. You're gonna say, oh, it was me.
That savior is none other than I.
Oh, God. He's that guy.
President Kurama Hitotsubashi.
He's literally controlling those two.
Hinata was relieved of her duties, and at the behest of all, I took on the mantle of Student Council President.
So the coup.
So what say you, Hinata? How does it feel to see how much more capable I am in comparison?
It's true. I was inadequate for the demands of the office.
Do you guys not see that the other two are being controlled?
I commend you on acknowledging your inferiority. Now, why did you enter the mist?
It's none of your damn business.
Well,
he collapsed within the mist, so you ventured in to save him. And this was with Dr. Kakeru Hasegawa and Chio Aikawa?
yes.
I see. So you placed both the Academy's doctor and a middle school student in peril. Your foolishness astounds me.
Man, I can't get over how stupid that suit looks. Whatever getup he's wearing.
You should have come to me. As your student council president, I would have rescued him in a safer manner.
I think you would have just done the same. You just walked up there and that was it, right? And dragged my ass down. That's it.
You may no longer hold the position yourself, but you still set a poor example by behaving this way.
What's up
I
with the
believe
cape?
some discipline is in order. What say the rest of you?
Agreed.
Pardon the interruption.
Oh, it's that girl from the beginning. The dean, right?
But would you mind if I borrowed this young man and Miss Hinata? We have urgent matters to discuss.
Her eyes are blue though. They're blue, right? Yeah. Kind of. Grayish? Yeah, her eyes are a different color.
Well, well. If it isn't Ms. Sora Jingu, our beloved dean.
Is that really her name? I thought it was something else. With a Y. Yeah. Yoru. Yeah.
Yoru, my name is Sora Jingu. Are you quite all right?
I guess.
You! Did I not warn you about interrupting me?
You weren't talking, dude. First off, you weren't talking. Secondly, I was talking to her. God. Loser.
Dean Jingu, we must consider impeaching Hinata for violating Academy regulations.
Impeaching? What is this?
Impeaching?
Yeah, see?
Of
She
course,
gets it.
it truly breaks my heart to punish one of my peers.
Then
But
don't do
order
it.
must be maintained in our academy.
No further action will be required at this time, Mr. Hitotsubashi. Thanks to you, of course.
Hitotsubashi. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't like how Hitotsubashi is being presented. I think I mentioned this before on the Relayer demo, and where I said I don't like it when they have a obvious bad guy or an obvious good guy. I like obscurity. Like, they could have presented him in a different light. Because again, I don't like characters that are evil for the sake of being evil, or you have good characters that are good for the sake of being good. You know, I like characters with flaws. All right. All this guy's doing, Hitotsubashi, all he's doing is getting on my nerves.
And not just from me. The rest of the faculty and student body are all very grateful to you.
She's buttering him up.
I'd hate to see you suffer from the guilt of punishing your peers, even if it was done out of responsibility. Surely it'd be fine to let it go this once.
Yeah, she's buttering him up.
As you wish, I'll leave it at that. We wouldn't want my judgment clouded by grief, after all. Come along, everyone. To the student council room.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Remember, Hinata, there won't be a next time.
Well, that takes care of the rank and file. Why don't we have a chat in that empty classroom?
Pooh.
I see. So you were dragged into the other world after answering a phone call in the mist.
Yeah, it was a scam caller. Seriously though, she's not the same person from the beginning.
Need to know. How exactly did you?
How did they flee the other world and make it back to here?
Oh, he's here. Vanitas.
Is that the question you seek to ask, O woeful overseer?
Vanitas?
A demon? No. A monarch? How did you get into this academy?
A monarch? Huh. Oh,
I
that's
am
his
the
tongue.
answer for which you strive. Vanitas, the being who helped them survive.
That's kind of cool. Like, that zipper opens up and that's actually his mouth. That's pretty cool.
A demon? Helping?
See, look at that. Oh.
So that's how it is. Did you make a pact with a demon in exchange for power?
Yes.
An authority, so to speak.
Yes. Yeah, I did make a pact.
And what did you wish for?
Wait, I made a wish? No, I wanted to protect everyone.
He and 3 others were dragged to the depths. He drove back the legions to fend off their deaths.
I see. You're a kind person at heart, it seems.
Damn right.
I sense that someone managed to return from being drawn into the other world, but this, I never imagined. To think a new pact bearer would emerge as a result.
Is that a bad thing?
If I may ask, what sort of authority did you receive?
It was vanity, right?
The authority of vanity?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Perhaps it's an aberration of some sort.
An aberration?
You're surprisingly knowledgeable about all this demon and otherworld stuff, Miss Sora.
Yeah. She actually knows quite a bit.
That I am. But extenuating circumstances prevented me from talking about them before. These secrets are normally reserved for the head of the Jingu family, as is the position of Academy Dean.
So like Raido Kosunoha almost?
However, seeing as you already know, there's no point in hiding things any further. I'll answer any questions you have.
Yeah, you seem to know quite a bit. What is this other world?
There is a metaphysical plane that exists separately from the physical world, ascertainable only via cognition alone.
Cognition? So through the mind?
That is the realm you visited, the other world.
Sounds like Silent Hill. What are these demons?
Demons are supernatural beings that live in the other world. They feed off the egos of humans.
So they're subconscious. What did you mean by pacts? Even though I did say I made
There
a
are
pact.
7 demons known as monarchs, 1 for each sin. As progenitors of lesser demons, they are of the highest order.
Okay, so of lesser demons, they are the highest. So monarchs, basically monarchs are like kings, right? So there's 7 kings for each sin. But the little stuffed bunny is an aberration, so it's like not within. Yeah, because it makes sense because he's vanity, so it would make sense that he's not part of the 7 main demons.
If they make a pact with someone, they are then able to provide their pact bearer with an authority. In order to make a pact, one must have a cause, a strong ego, the ability to perceive the other world, and a wish. But vanity is an aberration.
Yeah,
It
see,
isn't
see,
one of the deadly sins. Your pact with that monarch was incidental at best.
He's not part of like the 7 main sins.
Consider a far-fetched goal, curing an incurable illness, for example. Reality can't be changed no matter how hard you wish. But if someone learned that the power to overturn reality existed, would they be able to resist temptation? Even if such power came from demons and gave rise to widespread distortions.
Yes, it would depend on the person, right? Distortions?
Powers from the other world are against the natural order. Continued usage of them will cause our world to distort. The mist, the barrier around the academy, the calls from the other world, all are byproducts of a pact bearer's authority.
So a pact bearer created this place, right? Like, well, not the place, but the mist within this school, like that barrier. Somebody made that. Who was it?
So please, unless the situation demands it, I ask that you avoid using your authority on campus. The Jingu family has maintained balance in the world ever since the Academy's founder discovered the existence of demons.
Yeah, this is definitely like right, and like I guess it's like a different version of Raido Kosunoha. Again, this was made by former developers of Atlus.
We've attempted to prevent the emergence of new pact bearers at any cost. And yet they've appeared regardless. We are currently aware of at least 7 others. Voiding their pacts is the only way to put a stop to these anomalies and restore normality. Might I ask you to use your powers for the welfare of our academy?
Sure.
I believe a pact bearer of your circumstances would be perfect for this task. Please,
Awesome.
bear with me. Your compliance would be appreciated.
I already said I would help you. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's go.
You have my thanks. Now
No
then,
problem,
would you prefer a detailed explanation on how to void the pacts, or will the gist of things suffice?
You know what? Let's continue wasting our viewers' time. Give me the details.
When a demon makes a pact with a human, 3 crystals known as ideals form in the other world.
White 3.
These are the source of a pact bearer's power. Once shattered, their pact will be voided. The mist in the Academy is a side effect of a pact bearer's authority. As such, it too is connected to the ideals.
So pretty much, if I want to get rid of the mist, I have to destroy the crystal that's tied to the pact bearer's authority to destroy the authority, right?
In the mist, you'll receive calls that will take you to the other world. There, you'll find the ideals.
In short, just walk around the Academy grounds and smash those ideals wherever they're found.
Though it pains me to ask this of a student, the fate of our Academy is in your hands.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thanks.
Mr. Vanitas, I would appreciate if you concealed yourself around any students who are unaware of the situation.
Come on. Will he do it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It sticks out his tongue.
Your appearance would cause a great deal of panic, to put things lightly.
Really? He actually doesn't look very scary.
I'm here for the boy, so don't worry your head. My only concern is what road he will tread.
I'm here for the boy. I want to know why he's tied up.
I'll take that to mean you intend to behave. These are reference materials about demons, pact bearers, and the other world. Give them a read when you get the chance.
So registered pacts, the other world, demons, demon ranks, monarchs, nobles, legions, etc.
I'll be taking my leave now.
Cool, thanks, Sora. She was cool. Alright, awesome, cool beans. Alright, I'm gonna actually end the episode right here. Why do you ask? Because it's almost an hour. And I think giving a game an hour for first impressions is more than reasonable amount of time. What can I say about Monarch? First off, I didn't like how it started. They could have told me a little bit more about the battle system, about how it worked. Because I was just pressing buttons. I'm like, am I supposed to? I thought it was like, I just walked up to them and I started attacking. I didn't realize it was like turn-based. I do hear a lot of players say, oh, turn-based is dead. You can't do turn-based games anymore, etc. It actually worked pretty well here. I actually did like it. Once they kind of, introduced the battle system properly, I believe that the battle system, turn-based battle system, actually, it works well. And actually, I think that's how Atlus continues to do their games. Persona 4, Persona 5, this one so far. Yeah, most of the games are actually all turn-based, and the games are exceptional. When it comes to the dialogue and how the voice acting is done in Monarch, it's very well done. Actually, I did like it. I like it quite a bit. When it comes to voice acting, I think Atlus is second to Square Enix when it comes to RPGs and how they write scripts and how they voice lines. The only difference is that, of course, Square Enix just has a bigger budget for this kind of stuff. But even with that, it was very well done here in this game. The dialogue, the script, it was great. I actually did like the voice acting in this game. I guess the graphics, the first thing like players will look at is like, oh, but the graphics look like they're PS3 graphics. That's true. They actually look like they actually don't look like they're part of, like, again, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4, so I'm actually a generation behind. It's PlayStation 5 already. I'm still playing on the PlayStation 4, and this game looks like it's part of a PlayStation 3 game. But it still looks good. Honestly, the game doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, the graphics aren't like magical, but I'm somebody that doesn't equate graphics to how good a game is. You can have magnificent looking graphics in a game, and it can be absolute trash. And you can have really badish graphics, but the game could be phenomenal. So again, I don't equate graphics to how good a game is going to be. Alright, so you can kind of forgive it in a way. Other things about the game, probably one of the things that, if you guys have watched it this far, the question is, it doesn't seem to be a lot of combat, Exile. What do you think about that? Most Atlus games are like that, actually. So especially if you play Persona games, which is, I believe this is where again, former developers from Atlus made this game, so they probably grabbed that inspiration. And most Shin Megami Tensei games, except Nocturne or Digital Devil Saga or Strange Journey, etc., Persona games, like in that sense, don't have a lot of combat. Combat is not their main source of gameplay. It is the actual story and the bonds you create with for example, in Persona 5, you had your confidants, which I feel like that's what's gonna happen in this game. 7 Deadly Sins, more than likely I'm gonna make packs, or I'm gonna find friends who are associated with those, with those sins, and that's how I'm gonna be able to increase them through that aspect. I guess, I'm thinking, just guessing. But yeah, Shin Megami Tensei, again, if we're judging it based on the developers, when it comes to battle itself, that's not the main point to. I mean, it's a huge point because it's part of the gameplay, but it's not the main emphasis when it comes to games like this. So you can kind of forgive it, and in a way, the battle system's not bad. I just wish that they introduced it a little bit better. What do you think about Monarch itself? Does it intrigue me? Absolutely. I think it's actually pretty intriguing. One thing I did, and I will complain about this again, all right? I didn't like how that guy in that weird white suit acted. I know he's a villain, and I said this, and I'm going to say this again, and Relayers, they did the same thing. You don't need to emphasize that this guy is the bad guy, all right? You don't need to do that. I don't like making it too obvious that, oh, this is the bad guy, all right? I don't like that. I like it when even the villains have a point. They're like, yeah, you know what? He's right, I like that more than, oh, this is the villain, all right? This is the villain because we need a villain. I don't like that. That's just, I don't know. If you ask me, that's just how I am. All they did was just make that character extraordinarily obnoxious. The way I was acting, or not acting, but the way I was responding to him, like an actual, like responding to him, like me speaking, is how I would talk to somebody in that situation. Like, dude, I'm not talking to you, dude. All right, she's like, shut the hell up. All right, like really obnoxious type of behavior. It was like, I kind of get why they wanted to do that, but at the same time, it's like, all they managed to do is just tick me off, which it could have been their point. They wanted to tick off the players while they were playing this. Overall, my final thoughts on Monarch are, yeah, if I'm gonna wait for the game to kind of drop in price a little bit. The game came out last year, but it's still kind of pricey, even for a PS4 game. It's still kind of pricey. I'm gonna wait for it to come down a little bit, and I'm definitely gonna buy this one. The story is very intriguing. I just like it. It just looks like a cool game. It looks like it has a pretty cool concept, and I actually do want to try it out later in the future. I don't know if I'll play it on the channel because, again, Atlus games are famous, or like not Atlus games, but because these guys used to work for Atlus, these games are they're famous for being extraordinarily long. Right? I played Persona 5 Royals, 120 hours. All right, I have no doubt that this might reach around 100 hours or so, if it's made by the same developers. Overall, I did like it, and if you guys want to play it, I'm not gonna say recommend it, but if you guys want to check it out, or at least want to play the demo, because it looks like there's more to the demo than what I'm gonna be showcasing here. The demo is available on the PlayStation Network, because I'm playing it on the PlayStation, because that's the only console I own. I do have a PC, but I'm not sure if it's available on Steam. But overall, that is it for Monarch. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have played Monarch, if you have, let me know what you think about it. I actually want to know a little bit more detail, not details on the story, but about how the game, if it keeps up a good, pacing. And if you haven't, let me know if you guys are like looking into it, or maybe you guys want me to do a playthrough of Monarch. Just let me know. that should be it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and share. If you liked it a lot, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.